Lamar Duckworth is the GOAT.
Taylor Swift is a better artist than Kendrick Lamar.
What's good, YouTube? We are back with another edition of our Heatwave podcast, episode 4. I'm your co-host, Antonio, and I got my co-host with me here, Jose. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, man? Y'all know what it is. We here to drop some heat. It's Jose. And go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to join our Bell Buddies. You know what I mean? And
Do
go ahead.
not call them the Bell Buddies.
Bro,
Do not call them
Bro,
the Bell
they the Bell Buddies, man. Come on now. It's cool. Don't listen to him. Hit the notification bell if y'all trying to be a part of the Bell Buddies. You know what I mean? And that we're gonna go ahead.
That's it. I mean, remember you gotta like the video.
Yeah. But
Comment on the video.
you cut me off though. You cut me off. But go ahead.
I'm just making sure you finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Viewers what we supposed to do.
Go ahead.
Hey, make sure you like and comment on the video, subscribe, and be a part of the Noti gang. We're not calling y'all the Bell Buddies.
He's not calling y'all the Bell. Y'all the Bell Buddies. Y'all the Bell Buddies. But that's what it is. Go ahead.
All right, so today it's gonna be a little bit shorter. Trying to drop this video out for y'all. Had some technical difficulties on the last one, so we wasn't able to get that one out. So we're trying it again. So all right, I got a question for you, my brother.
What up?
So I know you're in a relationship and everything. You know, I'm in a relationship myself. How long y'all been together?
6 years. It's change, you know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So 6 years, you can still be in a relationship and not have to be married. I just want to let y'all know that. Let me ask you, bro, why are y'all not married yet?
You know, stability issues. Not in terms of like our relationship stable. You know, monetary stability issues. You know, you gotta make sure you ain't just buying. But when you gotta make sure you ain't just buying a ring, you gotta get the ring. You know what I mean?
But no. But if she love you, she should accept any ring, right?
I mean, but if you love her, you don't want to give her subpar. If she worth it, you don't want to give her less than she worth.
So you valuing your girlfriend is like equivalent to a ring? So
I'm not saying she's equivalent to a ring. I'm saying, that's like your girl knowing that you like Nikes and pulling up with some Reeboks, and you like, I appreciate you giving me shoes, but like,
but that ain't
I'm not gonna wear these. It's like saying that Red Robin and Burger King, I mean not Burger King, McDonald's make the same burgers. It's like, well, thank you for the McDonald's, but I prefer that Red Robin burger, you know what I mean? Like, that's like going to Hell's Kitchen and thinking you about to get takeout when it's you know, that's a real restaurant.
But there's no love between you and these analogies that you're trying to make and trying to force.
But what I'm saying is, you don't want to be the one giving out less than what the other person is worth. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that the ring and the ring and your love are valued the same, but if you love somebody, why would you want to give them not 100%?
Bro, what you got going on? Why your room so dark? Like, what's going on?
Oh, you know, I got the black lights on
right now.
Oh, where? I mean, maybe I open up a curtain. Let me turn this camera light up. Right now.
No, it's not. It's not you that's dark. It's your environment. Like,
okay.
Dark,
all right. Let me turn that down.
It's like it's a beautiful day outside. The sun's shining. Like, why is it so dark, bro? Like, come on now, embrace the sunlight.
Bro, that stuff burn, bro. Stuff burn. Burn now.
Wait, what? All right, so I've been in a relationship for some time now, as well, and
got kids?
Bro, if you watch the first podcast, you know I got kids. I got 2 kids. I got
just
twins.
checking. I'm just checking, you know.
I got 2 10-month-olds, a boy and a girl. But
A male and a female.
can we even do that nowadays? Because they be like, "Oh, don't label them," because what if they don't want to be a boy? What if they don't want to be a girl?
Bro, they
I don't
your
need.
kid. They your kids. You call them a boy and a girl and a male and a female, then they your kids. You call them what you want to call them at that point. Now, if they get old enough to be like, nah, I don't want to be this no more, then I guess technically at that point you can change it. But right now they can't even talk. So
Because I know I'm about to go off topic, but because I seen this post on Twitter, that junk was like, why do people have gender reveal parties? It's like we're in the we're in the 21st century and blah blah blah. Like they're just because they have a penis or a vagina, that's not determining their actual gender. They determine their gender. So why are we having a gender reveal party saying, "Oh, it's a boy, it's a girl," when we really should be like, "Oh, it's a penis, it's a vagina." You got any thoughts on that?
nah, I ain't got no thoughts on that. I ain't got no thoughts on that. This is a waste.
I thought it was interesting though. Like, I mean, I thought it was interesting, but at that age, bro, I mean, you don't really know who you are. But once you get older and you establish and you be like, all right, this is who I am. As a parent, I'm gonna accept that, and then we can move on from there. But it's
but
not
at
like,
but at that age, when it comes to medically being diagnosed a sex, like you birthed it into a medically diagnosed sex, male or female. Whether you want to change that or not later on, you birthed it into whatever sex you start off as, and then later on you can go ahead and decide, I think I want to
all right,
pivot this way, I want to pivot that way. So that's
hey,
up to
hold on,
you at that point.
hold on. So what happens if, like, all right, say for instance, they
Come
born
on.
with both?
I knew you was gonna bring up hermaphrodites. Um,
So as a parent, like, how are you the one to decide that?
well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there who living with both, or you can probably just be like, well, which one is functional? You know what I mean?
So nah, so doctor like, all right, both of them look functional, they seem functional, which all right, bet.
How you gonna use the
So
bathroom then? You know, the
what you
two
mean you
holes
use the
all the
bathroom? They
time.
just peeing. They just peeing on themselves. This is early stages we talking about. So I'm like, at the beginning, are you choosing what gender they are?
Um, just throwing up awkward situations, huh? That's what we doing now, huh? Okay. All right. Well, let me go ahead and think on this for a second. If they are born with both, the
Yep.
first thing that I need to know is the hormone level. Like, are they leaning more towards the testosterone side or the estrogen side?
Nah, bro.
I
No,
need
we
to,
going split down the middle with everything. Are you choosing right then and there for your kid what their gender is,
and they
or are you
both
gonna let
and
them
they
decide?
both functional.
Bro, everything is equal. So if everything functions, everything's the same. They just got two different parts.
So then I guess they just living life with two different parts until they decide. If
And
everything down the middle. Now, if it wasn't down the middle, if it was to lean to one side or the other, more testosterone, all right, take that one off, leave him with that one. More estrogen, take the dick off, leave him with the cooch. You know what I mean? It's like, depending on which side it leans to, like as far as like chromosomes, all the scientific stuff. That's what I need to know. But if it's
so,
all straight down the middle, then it's just it is. What it is. They keep them both until further notice.
all right, so at what age do you think they're able to actually make that decision for themselves?
I think once they start developing into who they decide to be. Like if they turn 13, 14 years old, I would say in between 12 and 14 probably should be around the time that you start seeing like, okay,
So hold on.
you
So you let your 9-year-old go to school with two parts.
yeah. I mean, it's not like they won't they was born with those two parts.
Right. All right, so hold on. Hold on.
And speaking of which, we
What
way
bath
off topic right now.
what bathroom they use?
What bathroom they use? Depends
And
on
then
what
hold on.
clothes.
No. You know what? No what? Matter of fact, You can't even say that, bro, because you gotta name the kid. What you gonna name the kid? It's gonna be a
A
unisex
gender
name.
neutral name.
Give me a goddamn gender neutral name that you gonna name your kid.
Um, let's see. Justice.
And you gonna actually name your kid Justice. Give
I
me the
would,
middle name.
bro, the middle names don't matter. Middle names could be non-gender neutral regardless.
Give me the middle name.
Justice June. Yeah. See, that's gender neutral.
Nigga, did you just say Justice June?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
JJG out here, man.
I'm gonna have to choose from like, cause
You
yeah,
see,
I'm about to
but
just
it's split down the middle. So what if that kid? What if you? That's the thing. Like that's why I can't choose. Because what if you chop it off, and then next thing you know they grow up. I mean, what if you don't chop it off, and next thing you know they grow up, and then they start like they getting titties and everything, and it's like,
right.
you really
Then
starting to be you leaning more towards the feministic side, and then they
it's
like,
called a
well,
sex change.
I mean, but wouldn't it be cheaper to wait and allow them to do that?
No. Cause in the end, so I'm gonna choose from the beginning. I'm gonna choose from the jump. Then you can choose once you able to.
Well, see, that's why I'm saying if I know there's no way it's gonna be split completely down the middle, like you saying. So that's why I'm like I will choose because I know it's impossible for it to be split down the middle. But in your perfect scenario where everything is completely 50-50, then there's no way you can really choose that.
Yeah, no, I'm still choosing, and based on current circumstances, I probably choose a girl. So that is
But
what
it
it
is what
is.
it is. All right, well
Yeah, I feel
let's get back on topic though. Let's get back on topic. What you saying?
oh
You never
topic about
explain why you won't go why you ain't married though.
it's the same thing, bro. It's truly it ain't even about finances because we can work that out as we get married because we've been doing it now. It's really about the ring. Be quite honest, because my girl, when we first started talking about rings, bro, she was like, "Yeah, my ring got to be 100K."
Which is a heck of a lot of money, by the way.
Nigga, I don't know nobody in their right mind that's buying a ring for 100K unless you some sort of famous. Nigga, I had to talk her down to like 10K, and that shit's still a lot. You fuck you mean?
Yeah, bro. That's
So
that's bread.
so it's really the ring, cause honestly, bro, nowadays girls want to show that off, and it's like if that joint little, they ain't gonna want to really show it off, and then they gotta be conscious about it, maybe not show their friends and posting and stuff like that. But if you buy a good enough ring in their eyes, then they gonna always be posting it. They just and then they gonna I don't know why, bro. They're gonna be more grateful. That's what
Well,
I feel like.
me personally, my girl not really she's not a social butterfly in terms of like, posting and all that stuff on social media. She ain't with that.
Social butterfly.
Yeah.
Social butterfly.
Yeah, like
I never heard that.
she talked to friends, but it's not really like internet wise. It's like, we
Right.
cool in person. IRL. So it's like when it comes to rings and stuff, it's not really a flashy thing. Like the ring isn't supposed to be flashy. It's supposed to be a symbol of y'all unity.
Right
So
then. So if it's a symbol, why we gotta spend so much on it?
well, because you don't want to give your girl less than what you think she's worth. You don't like if you want to give your girl the best possible, I feel like that means you really love your girl. If you just gonna go to a pawn shop and grab something and be like, all right, yeah, we got a ring.
All right.
Like
So I'm gonna tell you
how
why that's not. I'm gonna tell you why that's not true. How many famous people have multiple marriages, and they spend bread on those rings?
right, but they that's another thing. They not putting their heart into the ring. They putting their money into the ring. What I'm
All right
saying
then.
is you
So
need
I
to
can,
put your
bro.
heart and money into the ring.
So I could be putting my heart into a ring that's coming from the pawn shop, bro. That, like, if times are hard, bro, times are hard. And I still took the time, like,
All
if
right.
I'm
Well,
spending
I guess in this case, you
that,
really
bro,
just gotta know your girl. I guess you just really gotta know your girl.
Bro, that's not even the case, bro. Because you yourself just said it's about the price of the ring. So it's not even like, yeah, you say your girl is not like materialistic as many other girls are, but you still be like, you're still thinking like, yo, I gotta get
But
a
I'm
good
not
enough
gonna give
ring.
her a great value ring, bro. That's just
We not,
out the
bro.
question.
We're not even talking about a great value ring. Right now, we talking about spending thousands of dollars on a ring.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't plan on giving her a great value ring, so that's why I'm saying like
So how much
it's
you spending on it?
how much. If I was to get a ring today, I'd probably be spending 3 to 4K, somewhere around 3 4K. Price of a decent car right now. What?
No, I'm not. No, I get that's. I think that's a decent amount. I think that's a decent amount, especially right now because
Yeah, I think
I
10K,
mean,
bro. I think and I judge it, but I think 10K. That's bro. That's a lot of money
bro.
for somebody like me. Like just looking at my situation, and I'm like 10K. That is a mountain of money. That's like I don't even know if I make 10K in a year. I mean, I know I make 10,
Nigga,
but
come on. If you don't make
bro,
10K in a year,
yeah,
nigga, you poor.
but it's like still that's a lot of my years worth of money though. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. That's a lot of my years worth of money.
Nigga, 4K is still a decent amount. Like,
I know. That's why I'm saying, like, bro, that already sounds like a lot. So you telling me you doing 3 times 3K? Like that's bro, that's
and bro, then think about this. It's not even the fact that you spending the money on the ring, bro. It's the fact that you're saving the money for the ring. So not only are you able to financially like make sure all your other bills are straight, but then you gotta still set enough money to the side to actually build up for a ring. And then it's like if something fucking happened, like one of y'all lose your job or y'all just out of job, like fucking for the shit COVID right
the
now.
first thing y'all gonna do is look at that ring.
Nah, it's not even look at the ring, bro. You're going to dip into that ring money because you need it. Because
Right.
living in your apartment or your house is important right now.
Bro, and you know it's also hard? Think about this. Like with y'all finances all like combined, like cause I know you living with your girl, I'm living with my girl. We living together. Um, you know how hard it is to especially if you want to surprise her, you know how hard it is to save up 10K and just be like, yeah, 10 like she look at the account and it's just like 10K is gone out of this account. I can't be surprised right now. Like like you can't even just show up with a ring without her just not knowing.
Bro, my girl got the passwords to all my accounts. So if she
Yeah.
wanted to, she can look at it anytime. Bro, and that's the other thing, bro. So we got kids, bro. You know how hard, bro.
Something come up with the kids, it's like, oh, they need some milk. Dang, that's
Nah,
$10 gone.
nah, bro, not even that. Think about this. All right, bet right now. My girl's at work, right? I'm watching the kids. You know what
Right.
happens next? I go to
You go
work.
to
She
work.
watching
She
the
watch the
kids.
kids.
When the hell do I even got time to go ring shopping
Gotta take them kids with you.
without her knowing? Yeah, I gotta take the kids with me. Oh, and then we working on one car. So how we? Yeah, yeah, how I'm gonna do that?
Oh shoot. And she got the car at work. So dang, one of these days you just gotta be like, all right, babe, I'm going to work and take like the first like 3 hours of work off and just end up going ring shopping. And then like, it's like, all right, now let me go ahead and actually go to work. But then that's another thing because I feel like your girl will call you while you at work. And then you'll end up talking to her and she like, that don't sound like a warehouse. That sound
Nah,
like
she
K
don't.
Jewelers. That sound like
Nah, in the beginning she don't call. So nah, that'd be squared away. But then it's like I'm not going ring shopping by myself. So then if I try to talk to her friends, you know, get their opinions or whatever, I highly doubt they'd be able to keep their mouth shut. So
I don't know then.
that's the other thing.
You
Like, bro, who you going ring shopping with?
I just go with myself. I mean, ain't nobody else in a relationship with her.
Right, no one's else in a relationship with her, but you still need that girl perspective or that outsider perspective that's not yourself to be like, nah, this is a better ring than that ring.
I think I know my girl like enough.
All right, you say that, and then I'm telling you, bro, it's yes, you know your girl, but bro, women know women. I don't know. It's just the simplest way I can say it. Women know women. You may know your girl, but women know women.
Women can know women. but I know my woman.
No.
That's all that matter, bro. That's all that matter. And it's the thought that counts, along with the money, along with the love that you put into the ring. So that with that being said, as long as these kids that's walking around here on YouTube with these fake diamond testers pull up and that diamond actually start beeping when they put that little diamond test on there, you straight. That's it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
straight.
yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, hey, I know you. I seen them junks. I wouldn't even know how to react. My girl called me, but like we've been married for 5, 10 years, and I just found out this ring not real. Like I probably run. I hang up and I wouldn't even come home. I wouldn't know what to do.
Bruh. And
Cause it
and
was like, bro,
the thing about dudes rings is like dudes can keep it simple. Like you just need that little band. And like the one thing that I will never forget, man, I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to put them out
nah,
there.
I know you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like bro, you keep your band as simple as possible because if you lose that joint, you as long as you can afford another one before you get back to the crib, you is straight. You is
See,
straight.
and, all right, bro, that's the other thing. All right, think about this. So, as a dude, we supposed to pay for the engagement ring and the wedding ring, right?
You see, I ain't
And
know it was two rings. I think we just gonna do one.
no, bro, it's two. The engagement ring is what you propose with. The wedding ring is the actual band that the women wear as well. The women have bands, but that's that. So the engagement ring is what you propose to, and then the actual wedding ring is what you put on her finger the
How
wedding day.
much is these bands?
Now the bands ain't gonna cost as much, but that's the point, bro. Think about this. We spending 3-4K on an engagement ring, and then who knows what we spend on the wedding ring, and then how much our wedding band gonna be? What, a K, 500, maybe 15. So it's like we spend all this money on these rings while we not getting that same type of ring reciprocated. Which I'm not saying I want that expensive an expensive ring like that, but we ain't getting it. The energy is for as far as that not being reciprocated, and then who paying for the wedding?
Well, if y'all watched last episode, all them flowers that you buy in the last 2 weeks gonna add up into what gonna add up in some way.
But bro, who paying for the wedding? Like, back in old days,
Yeah.
the
Back in the
wife,
old days, the wife paid for the wedding, but
not what
you see me
the
and my
wife's
yeah
parents.
yeah, that. But me and my girl we talked about this. As far as like paying for a wedding, it's hard because she wants a really small wedding, and I know with COVID right now, most weddings gotta be small. I'm not saying we get married tomorrow, but she wants a really small wedding because you don't got that much family.
Right? But bro, even with small
Bro,
weddings, it's still gonna cost you.
my aunts and uncles on my grandma's side alone, she had 14 kids.
Oh nah, bro, you got a big ass family.
Bro, I got like a whole heck of a lot of family. And
Hey, think about.
it's
Hey, we
like
be
she's
like,
like, okay, well, this is as far as I'm willing to go. We only can have like 15 people at the wedding. And I'm like, dang, but what about all my fam? Like I got friends, bro. I
hey,
got
bro. Hey, they wouldn't even be able to come to your wedding, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't get your invite. Like, do you really see who important in your life, brother? I'd be hurt as a family member or friend that didn't get invited to the wedding, bro.
bro,
Especially if I know
like you
it's
know how
like,
tough
damn,
that is. So it's just like, okay, well, now me personally, I also got to think about the cost. And then another thing is my girl, she let me know. She don't want to be and I understand, I get it. She don't want to be engaged forever. You know? I think
right,
she said she don't want to be engaged for more than a year. So you telling
right.
me
That's
on top
that's
of that, I
average,
gotta
bro.
make sure for one, I gotta come up with this 3-4K, the ring, then I gotta come up with the other K to get the wedding bands or whatever. So that's about like
Yep.
4-5K. And then I gotta make sure that since you not gonna pay for a lot of it, I gotta come up with the other like 3-4K to pay for the wedding. And it's just
And
like,
we ain't even
dang,
mentioned a honeymoon. Now hold on. I got a serious question, bro.
bro. Like man, we wanna have our wedding cruise. That way we
I
just
got
like soon as the wedding over, it's just honeymoon right there.
I got a serious question, bro.
Yeah.
Am I invited to the wedding?
Are you invited to the wedding? I gotta work out my
got another question.
Are you the best man? I don't know if you're gonna be the groomsman or the best man. It's like it's hard to say, bro. It's hard to say. You definitely in contention. You definitely in
Bro,
contention. It's like 50
bro,
50 between you or one of my brothers, if it's anybody.
I thought we had something. I thought we heard something special.
It's like 50 50 between you and one of my brothers, if anybody. And I'm like,
We had something
at the
special,
end
bro.
of the day, I'm like, dang.
No, as
So
long as I'm on that line, it's cool. It's cool.
yeah,
I wouldn't be mad
yeah.
if you.
The thing is, the thing wasn't gonna be, are you invited to the wedding? Because if you was invited to the wedding, like an invite, that means you just sitting down in the crowd.
Yeah. But
See,
nah, as long as I'm one of the grooms, man, you know, I feel appreciated now, you know. I thought we was gonna have to end this channel and end our friendship.
yeah, but I don't know. It's really hard to I don't know how niggas with multiple brothers actually choose.
Bro, you got a brother who you closer to. Nah, that's hard. Cause it's like depending on your location and then depending on just where you at in life, you gonna like move closer to one brother than the other.
But like think about the fact that like on top of that, bro, like I consider you to be like a brother. Markel, I consider him to be like a brother. Marquise, not like, bro, it's a slew of niggas. Then you got Nasir. You got
Right,
like,
nah, I think about this. So you can have as many groomsmen as she has bridesmaids. Yeah, you know y'all gonna have to have the same number, right?
okay, see, now that's gonna even make it harder.
Bro, y'all gotta have the same number because they supposed to walk down together.
Okay, so how many bridesmaids? Maybe four. Maybe four. But I mean, now I gotta cut the list.
You can't even do that, bro. You know how hard that'd be for you to do. You got too many brothers already.
I know that's what I'm saying. So we either gotta just add some people to her. We gotta pay off some people. Pay off some people. Dang it,
Hey,
that's
like
gonna make
that
it even
movie.
more expensive. Yeah, what is it called?
Yeah.
Wedding Crashers? No, it won't call it Wedding Crashers.
What? No, it was
It was the one with Kevin Hart. I can't remember what it's called though.
yeah, it was definitely Kevin Hart. Damn, what was the name of that movie? I don't know.
It won't call Wedding Crashers.
Nah, Wedding Crashers was a bunch of white dudes, I thought.
Oh. Yeah, that dude got a bunch of white dudes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I knew exactly what movie you're talking about. I just can't remember. I know it got red, white, and with a white background for the name of it though. And that's the same thing Wedding Crashers got.
All right, it's the Wedding Ringer.
The Wedding Ringer, okay.
Yep. But I think I don't know. I don't know how weddings really work. I only been to 1.5.
I ain't been to many weddings myself.
First wedding I went to though, I was the what's that motherfucker that be carrying the ring? The ring bearer.
The ring bearer? Yeah.
But you know, hey, but I learned that day, bro, the ring bearer does not carry the ring.
Cause who gonna trust that little kid walking down the aisle with a ring?
So the groomsman actually had the ring for him.
Like, I don't know who gonna trust that little kid. Can't nobody trust him. But yeah, I don't.
Hey, but yeah, you as far as best men though, you gotta let them know from the jump because you know they gotta plan, they gotta help you, and they gotta plan your bachelor party. So you gotta let them know from the jump. Or if you like, yo, y'all co-best men, so y'all can work, you know, just so that they know what to plan stuff. So
On top of that, now you just telling me that now I gotta come up with money for the bachelor party.
no.
I gotta get all these
bachelor,
ones for the strip club, man.
bro. No. The bachelor party is supposed to be paid for and handled by your best man.
Now I gotta come up with all this money for your bachelor party.
So God, well, bro, wedding is like that's what I'm saying.
Bro, that's really
Like,
an event, my nigga. Like this
like,
just sound like a lot.
and women don't. I don't think women. I know they understand, but I don't truly think they understand it from a man's point of view. It's like, yes, I may be in love with you, but then I know you don't. Like my girl, just same as your girl. She don't want to be engaged forever.
Right. It's like I'm not ready to carry on all of this financial response. Like after the wedding and after the bachelor party and all that stuff, like I don't mind like, you know, I don't like life after that is gonna be pretty easy. But like getting the money for the wedding and everything, that it just sounds so hectic. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like it's not something that's done yet.
My girl might have to get her student loans down a little bit first.
Bro, Biden about to go ahead and put an executive order in to free up 50K in student loans for everybody.
Oh, yeah, I think that'll put a dent in hers.
A dent? Nyeh. All right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, bro. College, bro. Unless you know college is right for you, bro. Don't go to waste your time, especially not no university, because that shit is expensive.
You know, um,
I'm thinking more kids should do community and then go to switch to a university just so they understand this is what it kinda is like, and to see if they truly want to go to school.
bro,
I don't.
I'm at community right now, bro, and I'm telling you, my grades better than ever than when I was in college. Like right now, supposed to be doing the research paper that's due tonight at 12. Ain't started yet. It's only 650 words, but I ain't started yet. And I already calculated my grade with a 92. 91.6, rounded up, 92.
Nah, you can't round up because they not gonna round up.
Around it. This, teachers love me. These teachers love me. I don't know how they love me over an online course, but they really do. It warms my heart.
But yeah, weddings, brother. Just the whole idea because it's the rings, the wedding costs, then it's the planning of the wedding because they gonna want you to be a part of that. And then it's just then the what's that joint called after the wedding?
The after part, the reception.
No, I would the honeymoon.
Oh, that. You're not talking about like right after the one. You're talking about like okay.
You gotta figure location, and then like I don't got a big family, so it's gonna be like 98% of the guests there gonna be her family.
Bro, like in a way, I kind of be feeling like nigga Naruto, bro. I just be
Like
walking around like the whole village is my like
yeah, the village your family after you help save them.
it's it's just like I don't know, like how am I supposed to narrow that many people? And then I was like, yeah. Like I was like, COVID hit. I was like, yeah, I know we can't get married during COVID. They limited the people down to like 20 people.
Yeah, we back to 25 now. Yeah. So, but look, I want to to leave that topic off on this note. Women, we love y'all. We going to marry y'all. We it's just some things we got to do before we're able to actually propose because we think about everything after as well. We're not just in the moment like, oh, let me propose. We're thinking about the future as well. Not the future that we're going to have with you, but the future of that moment financially.
Yeah.
And I just want y'all to understand that. To my girl who's going to watch this, I need you to understand all the aspects of that's going on that goes through our head. Cause then it's bruh, and then it's not only just proposing, it's the way we gotta propose.
Yeah, you can't just pull up on yo. All right, you try man. Shoot. All right, cool. Take that. Nah, bro, you gotta be in the right setting, right environment, and like I feel like a proposal. Like I feel like that's something I would want to have captured camera. I can go back and look at it, or she could go back and look at it. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. It's a lot when it comes to a actual wedding and whatnot. And just just when you start that process, when you start the process by proposing, it's hard to not finish. And you can't just start it. You gotta actually go through with it. And it's like, all right, well, it's not that I don't want to go through with it. It's just I'm not ready to start it yet. And that's basically it.
Yeah, because it's they gotta be able to tell everybody, oh, this is how I got proposed to, and blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You don't hear dudes like, yo, this how I propose to my girl. Like, well, you don't be hearing dudes talk about that, be like,
he he did it on a beach in the sunset with some flowers on the ground. Like, I don't never see that.
and then I still gotta find a way to plan this jump without without you
Hold on, you
knowing.
good?
Boy,
Good. It look like you just dang, bruh.
yeah,
should,
I'm
should
good,
we
bro.
should we cut this out?
So what I
Bruh,
don't
it's
even know what you're talking about, man. You put the emphasis on it by talking about it, bro.
right. It was
Nobody would have noticed. Nobody
bro.
would have
They
noticed
would
it,
have known. They would have known. They would have
bro.
known.
No,
All
nobody
right.
would have noticed it if
All
you won't.
right. I ain't gonna cut it out. I ain't gonna cut it out. We can cut it out.
No, no. I mean, it is what that is. It is what it ain't, and it is what it is.
All right. Um. Well, what we got next? What we got next? So, I was scrolling through Twitter a little bit recently, and I seen something that was fairly interesting. There's this guy. Not sure if you've ever heard of him, but his name is Chancellor Bennett, also known as Chance the Rapper. He
Yep.
put out a tweet. Um, what day was it? A few days ago. A few days ago, and the tweet was directed towards people who don't wear masks. So basically, what he put out was, what is the conspiracy theory of the anti-maskers? And he was like, I know they believe the government slash news is making up COVID, but there's some sort of theory as to the end goal of the government wanting people to mask. Like, why? Like, he trying to figure out, like, why is it that y'all don't want to wear masks? Because, like, people be like, I ain't taking no vaccinations because the government trying to kill off people. And like, people have conspiracy theories about everything. He's like, well, I know y'all don't want to wear a mask, but what is that conspiracy theory behind not wearing masks? Like, why is it that y'all don't want to wear masks?
All right, two things. So one, Trump wasn't wearing a mask. A lot of people follow Trump, and they believed in him, so they're not going to wear a mask because he wasn't wearing a mask. Two, for the people that think that the whole government is a conspiracy, they're thinking that if the government can get you to wear a mask, then the government can get you to do basically anything. So it's like they're thinking the government is trying to test what they can say is happening, what they can say is going on, to see what they can actually get you to do.
That's
And
an interesting way to think about it. Um, so weird because it's like, well, the government says you can go buy a gun, and there's a lot of people out there with guns, and it's like, okay, well, the government got you to believe that guns should be in your house, and you got guns, so it's like something that's so simple as a mask. The government trying to make you believe you could wear a mask, and it's like, well, that's where we draw the line. I go buy this pistol that the government said I could get based upon the Rooney Rule.
I
That
mean,
mask, that is definitely the freaking snake in the grass right there, trying to come back to bite me.
bro, because there's conspiracy theories in everything. Like, and I know everyone believes in at least one conspiracy theory. I myself, I believe in one conspiracy theory. I believe that the government set up JFK being shot.
You know, And in that conspiracy theory, I actually was looking. I saw a video the other day. You know, let me see. It won't too big. But you know the Umbrella Man.
Nah.
So when JFK got shot, as he was driving down the street in that car, the spot where he got shot, there was this one dude standing there with an umbrella. Sunny day, everybody else like chilling, and it's this one dude just with a black umbrella. And let me try to find it real fast.
Hey, we might actually have to do a topic about that. Just debunking or just discussing major conspiracy theories.
So
Sorry, by the way, I think my allergies are definitely acting up right now.
there's this one guy standing right here with an umbrella. Not there. Like
Is
you can see him in all photos. He coming from different angles, but again, you can see him right there with a black umbrella and everything. And everybody was trying to figure out why this one guy had the umbrella, and people like made so many conspiracy theories based off of it. There was like a conspiracy theory that he like in his umbrella man, that they had like a contraption. This was it. In his umbrella, they said that he had like a gun like attached to the top, so that way when JFK rode by, he could just shoot from the umbrella and no one would really know. And you can see like all these different like same drawings of it. The trigger was down here,
right.
everything, and it was so crazy. And like I was literally watching a video based off this the other day because I watched a show called The Umbrella Academy.
Which is a great show on Netflix, by the way.
Yeah, so it turns out some dude actually talked to the Umbrella Man. He actually found him, asked him to come forward so he could talk to him. And the dude was actually doing it. The reason he had the umbrella, it wasn't no gun or nothing. He literally put out a black umbrella to protest a policy that I think it was JFK's dad supported way back in like 1934 or something. And it just so happened that he was at that exact spot at the exact time.
That's interesting.
Now, like, granted, I didn't do all the research. I mean, I just watched one little
I mean, you never
13
do.
minute documentary on it. So
I'm surprised you watched the whole documentary.
it was only like 13 minutes. But the reason I was interested in it was because of the Umbrella Academy. So I
Right.
was like, I need to definitely take a look at this. But it was so interesting because I'm like, bro,
Right. Conspiracy theories in a whole are just interesting. Just to think that people will come up with just this bizarre conclusion or have a bizarre reason as to why something has to happen when the simplest answer is most times the right answer. Like,
exactly.
bruh, people still don't believe the moon landing was real.
But think about how like like how many people could come up with the fact like this drawing, this diagram that there was a gun inside of this umbrella. Like you know what level of woke your mind got to be on to even try to think of stuff like this.
Yeah, and they had that type of
The 9/11
technology back in the day.
conspiracy theories, the moon landing conspiracy. Like, bro, it's so many.
Bro, the moon landing one just baffles my mind because do you understand the sort of technology that they would have had to have had at that point in time in history to try to fake the moon landing?
Bro,
Like, I don't think people understand.
they would have needed Marvel Avengers now technology.
They would need they would have needed more technology than it back then than it was to get to the actual moon to fake it. Like, bro, they don't like that just baffles my mind. The whole let me see, moon landing, JFK, those are the two biggest ones. I think a lot of people still truly believe in the JFK conspiracy. The 9/11 one, I'm not gonna lie. I used to think about it like the government was in on that. But then it's like No, like I get the government is evil, but I mean you got to be evil to like knowingly kill people because it's like obviously everyone's like, especially something that big like taking out the towers. Like that would have had to have been done perfectly. That would have had been years of planning, and then to
And then
tie
make
in
sure that those people take over the planes properly.
exactly like yeah, we're gonna pinpoint this exact time because we know that there's hijackers that's gonna crash into the building, so we can blow it up at this exact moment. So that one I used to be like, and then what else? And then some of them not even conspiracy theories. I mean, some of them are legit true. Like the U.S. helped basically build ISIS up. Um, the crack one about
Oh,
Reagan.
yeah, Ronald Reagan crack epidemic, war
That
on
one is
drugs.
that one is very interesting. I don't even know if I believe it or not
I
anymore, but that
think
one is very interesting.
I kind of that's one that I think I do believe because it's hard for me to see like how people are acting now and like I said, I know society is supposedly more woke now than ever, but
Yeah, they
it's hard to see
claim
how
to be
people
woke.
behaving now when they see a whole bunch of white people dying of fentanyl addiction and opioids and whatnot. And it's like
They,
back then when a whole bunch of black people was dying from the same thing, that they really didn't act on it. They just throw the people who was doing it in jail rather than giving them help. So yeah, overall, I think that Reagan one is definitely true. Um,
the Boondocks episode actually opened my eyes to it because I ain't know nothing about it. To be quite honest,
you know what the craziest conspiracy theory is?
was that
TV killed the radio. TV killed. Nah, that's not a conspiracy.
and you
TV.
don't even, bro. You don't even know the song. You don't even know the lyrics, man. And TV did kill the radio,
I
but
do
the
know the
internet,
song. I do know the song.
but the,
But yeah, but the internet slit the television throat. Yeah, I know.
yep.
But and that's also true. The internet did kill television, but that's not really a conspiracy. That's definitely fact. But the bigger conspiracy is people think that mask is really not gonna help.
Honestly, it's not helping.
You taking a vaccine?
Hell no,
At least not all rip. No.
hell no.
Eh.
What I'm taking it off rip for to have some crazy ass side effects, and that's the thing. So that's the serious thing, bro. Who you gonna test this vaccine on?
Well, apparently they tested it on people, but
No,
like
but I'm like, is it like preliminary trials where it's like you're forced to be tested on it, or are you financially compensated for doing it?
the first the first rollout supposed to go to at risk and people over 65. So the at risk and the elderly.
See, I already think because they're trying to kill them off. Nah, that's look that. Come on now, you gonna give it to people that's already have worse health than a healthy person? So if the
So
vaccine don't work, it can way easily kill them off than a healthy person.
that I mean, look what they say.
So, what I think. All right. So how about this? So the vaccine supposed to stop the spread of COVID, or is it supposed to cure COVID?
What it's supposed to do is make it so your body doesn't develop those crowns. I was actually reading up on this just it was either yesterday or the day before. So basically, what the vaccine does is it shoots in your body one of those little things that makes crowns. Like you know how the coronavirus is supposed to make like these crowns on your red blood cells to make them um kind of clot. I think they clot up or whatever. Um, what the vaccine does is it shoots that in your body, and your body's supposed to fight off that, and then it replicates that to other cells that also fight off that. And then when you are introduced to the coronavirus, when you're out in public, your body is just like,
So they're giving it to people that don't have it.
yeah, they're giving it to people that don't have it
So then they
to
should give it to
prevent it.
healthy people.
They're giving it to people that don't have it so that they can prevent it.
So hold on. So then to test this, you gotta take a person that doesn't have it and then a person that do have it, put them in the same room.
Well, I mean, I guess it really just depends.
So you can't take an at-risk person and inject them with it, and then take an at-risk person and put them in a room with somebody that got COVID-19.
And then
Like that makes no sense.
the places in the U.S. that they trying to test it at first, they trying to do it in Rhode Island, Tennessee, Texas, and it's one more place. Is it Alabama? It might be Alabama. I'm not. I can't remember the last place. Oklahoma.
I
Can't
mean, they
remember the
might as
last
well.
place because they trying to do it in places that are that have like vast populations and tiny populations, and then like kind of get that little like how they trying to get like different environments. So you know how Texas is widespread, where it's like they got like a whole bunch of people in these small spots, but then Texas is a lot of land, so it's a lot of rural too. So Tennessee kind of the same way. A lot of people are in like Nashville and Bristol, but then after that, it's like everybody's kind of spread out. So they trying to get places that's like high population, low population, mid population, and then also places where it's like two different sides of the spectrum in that state. So they got super rural and they got super urban, which most states got super rural and super urban if you think about it. But
So I know this. I don't agree with it, but I know some people probably do agree with it. Why not give it to the people that's on death row?
mm, and what if it works?
No. Give it right. If it
So
works, then you
what?
can introduce it to the actual population.
So what you're suggesting is human trials on humans that's gonna die anyway.
Yep. Not saying I agree with it, but I'm saying I know people probably there's people out there that believe that testing on people that's committed, I mean, harsh crimes, and I mean crimes that they've committed, they've admitted to, and there's 4K proof that they did it. Not those people that's oh, it might be a mistrial, something like that. I need not 4K proof that they did it and very harsh crimes tested on them.
And what do you consider to be a very harsh crime?
Well, first they got to be. So I'm just saying, if they're already on death row and they're caught in 4K doing it, because I don't want no innocent person doing this at first.
So you talking
Or
about like
so
the dude who shot up Vegas?
right, like stuff like that. Is he even on death row?
I would, I would think
I
he
don't even
is.
nah, bro. I don't even think he's on death row.
I would think he is. Was it Mandela Bay, Alanda Bay? Yeah, I think he. Mandela Bay shooter.
Oh, my nigga, he killed. You talking about the Las Vegas shooter? He killed himself.
Oh, he did. Okay. Oh, never mind.
He killed 61 people.
And injured 867, and 411 of those were injured due to gunfire.
Bruh. He 61 included himself and two women who died in 2019, 2020. That shit was in 2017.
Hold on, they died later on due to complications with the.
That's what it's.
How
Yeah,
did?
well, they're not saying it, but that's what it's seeming like. It says
Right.
including two women who died in 2019 and 2020.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That's some wild stuff. I mean, I'm not really sure how they gonna roll this vaccine out. I know the states they plan on testing in, but and I know they process they want to do like the old people and the unhealthy first, then get on to the rest of the people. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. What's that? We pretty we kind of I think we went over the short time that we said, so might as well go ahead and close this out so we can put out the other one too. Gotta get the people what they want.
All right, y'all. That's the end of our video. Remember, this is episode 4 of our Heatwave podcast. I'm your co-host Antonio and our co-host Jose. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and hit the post bell to be a part of
The Bell Buddies. The Bell Buddies.
Naughty Gang. And we're gonna go ahead and close the video out. Anything you want to say? Any closing remarks?
Bell Buddies unite. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And we do apologize for the wait on this video. We are trying to make sure that we continuously drop weekly podcasts every Monday. But until next time, we see y'all. We are out.